So we'll start with the neck rotations. We look down, look to the side, and then tilt our head up, tilt our head back down, slowly rotate to the other side, tilt our head up, tilt our head back down, and repeat. Next, we will set up and do our kneeling spinal wave. Slow and controlled. Really pressing into the ground to round my back. Reaching, pressing, rounding, extending my chest. So we'll do the quad circles or spinal circles. Change directions. Kneeling lunge. If you have some stability issues, you're wobbly, you can put your foot out a little to the side. You can use your hip for balance. You can go kind of around the clock if you'd like to check out different angles at different range of motions. If you're really comfortable, you can keep a really narrow base and elevate your back knee by driving into the ground with your front foot. Change legs. You can explore the range of motion. Try to find where you have some built-up resistance. If you need to spend a little more time in that resistance, I welcome you to do so. Okay, now we're going to do some arm needle threads and reach. Really sinking my shoulder into the ground, really rotating at my upper back, trying to reach, relax, Reach. I'm pressing a little bit into the ground with my hand. Reach. And change direction. Reach. Relax. Reach. Remember, we're going in and out of the tension. We don't need to push with all of our might. And then in the child's pose to do the prayer rock. Opening up our shoulders and our lats. You can adjust the position of your hands as you see fit. Feel free to explore the position. Side to side, breathe. Okay. Next, we will do elbow rotations. Remember to be mindful of your hand placement. Spread your fingers really well. Make sure you stack your shoulders over your wrist. Rotate your elbow pits forward. Relax them. Rotate your elbow pits forwards. Relax them. You can rotate them out a little bit. Really try to get that good rotation when you bring those elbow pits forward. Keep your arms straight. Okay, now palm heel raises. Remember that's fingers spread, shoulders stacked over the wrist, and just raising the palm of our hands. Keeping our fingers down. Really opening up our fingers where our knuckles are. If you'd like, you can try going to the side just a little bit. Open up your thumb. Put some pressure on your pinky. Feel free to move. Keep raising those palm heels. Okay. And side to side. Dip that one shoulder. You can peel one hand if you'd like. Side to side. You can keep your palms on the ground if you prefer. It doesn't have to be a intense stretch. You don't have to really force yourself into the position. Just explore. I like to kind of play with figure eights so I can get the front and the back and see if I got any resistance in the nook and cranny of my wrist and my hand. Assess what you have going on. And fingers back. I like to put my fingers back, keep my arms straight, and sink my butt to my heels. You may want to play with the position of your hands. Maybe you have a lot of range of motion and you can bring your hands further forward. Maybe you don't. You want to keep your fingers closer to your knees. That's fine. Find what works best for you. All right, shake it out. Okay, our first stretch in the desk jockey sequence will be the cobra. You can play with your hand position, your elbow position, find what works for you. We want to target our upper back, the middle of our back. This cobra position is not about our lower back, okay? We want to scoop our chest up, keep our shoulders rounded back, and pulse. If we need to use our hands to press against the ground to give us a little more leverage, that's fine. And hold. I like to use my hands for leverage during the hold. And breathe. Don't forget to breathe. Okay, relax and pulse. In the tension and out of the tension. Relax, engage, relax. Go at a pace that's comfortable for you. And hold. Pulse. As you get deeper into the stretch, you can try to extend your arms. See how that feels. And hold. Keep your shoulders rolled back. We don't want our shoulders tucked in our neck. We don't want our shoulders in our ears. Breathe. Okay, we go back into our lunge. But remember, this time we want to try to keep this leg vertical and we are driving with our pockets, right? Doesn't have to be a large motion. We're trying to lengthen our hip right here. If you like to keep your hand high on your hip above your butt, hold. That might help you cue. So that way you're not using your pelvis tilt to thrust in and out. We want to try to keep our pelvis tucked. Pulse. Whoa. And hold. If you want to get deeper into the stretch when you hold, you can raise your arm. Pulse. And hold. Raise the arm of the side with your knee down. Do a slight lean if you'd like. Try to keep your chest proud. That might stretch you out, lengthen this a little more. Really Open up them hips and your side. Okay, switch sides.
And pulse.
Really driving my pockets forward. Hold.
And pulse.
Hold. And pulse. And hold. Again, you can raise your arm of the knee that's down. Keep your chest proud. This is optional. If it's too intense, don't feel pressured to do this.
Recover.
Our next stretch is going to be our camel. Find a surface that is the height that fits you to where you can put yourself in this position where your chest is scooped up to the ceiling and your shoulders are above your feet. Stretching out our arms, scooping our chest up, opening our chest, pulse. Breathe. Hold. Pulse. Doesn't have to be a large range of motion. Scoop that chest to the sky. Hold. And pulse. Be gentle. Hold. Recover. Now we go into prone scaption. It's when we open up our chest. Remember, this would be 90 degrees. This would be our 0. Try to be about 30 to 45 degrees. You can have your arm straight. You can bend your elbow. You can switch in between. You want to use your shoulder and your shoulder blade to bring your chest down and forward. You keep your elbow bent and pulse. Play with your hip placement. You can turn out a little bit if you need, turn back in. Find where you need to stretch. And hold. I am actively rotating my shoulder inwards and pulse. And hold. I like to hold on my elbow, my forearm, and I like to pulse with my straight arm. And pulse. Hold. Okay. Let's switch. Pulse. Hold. Pulse. Hold. Pulse. And again, play with this stretch. Play with your position. You'll find what works for you. You may have to change your position throughout the stretch. Hold.
Recover.